More than 500,000 guests of MGM resorts had their personal data compromised. MGM says the data breach happened sometime last year. Names, addresses, phone numbers, and emails were posted on a hacking forum last week. That's encouraging. And a few thousand people had more sensitive data hacked, like driver's license information and passport IDs. Data breaches like this one access the personal data of millions at once, and how you can protect yourself as an individual. And of course, it's tax season, and that's another reason we all need to be on high alert for scams. To talk about how to protect your information and how this data breach happened, Jonathan Stone, Chief Technology Officer of the Kelser Corporation. Jonathan, we have MGM right at our northern border here, so people's ears sort of perk up. Tell us a little bit about that.
As I understand it, the data was from people who stayed at the MGM hotels back in 2017 and earlier, and for the most part, it was name, address, maybe phone number, and email. So not really serious personal data, but still it could give a hacker the ability to kind of socially engineer some information out of you. Imagine getting the phone call from someone who said they were from MGM and were looking for information on your stay, or maybe they needed to update the credit card information on file. So it could give people the platform to do that.
Yeah, and people, now MGM opened in 2017, so people who have stayed there.
Some Springfield people are on the list.
Wow, that's something. Tax season is here right now.
Special time of year.
We're exchanging our personal information with our accountants and such. What sort of tips can you help us in regard to this area, especially if friends and family are asking for information, or we think it's friends or family?
Exactly. That's really the most important thing is anytime anyone asks you for sensitive personal information, social security number, W-2 information, make sure you know really who it is who is asking you. Chances are, if it's your accountant, they have a very secure way for you to send that information to them, and they wouldn't just be necessarily calling you up on the phone for it or sending you an email out of the blue. So make sure you know who's really asking, and if you're not sure, then hang up or reach out to them and verify that they really need it. And as always, be super careful of stuff that comes in email and clicking on a link. That's one of the things we advise our clients about.
And if you get something via email or you get a phone call that just sounds suspicious, you've got to ask questions.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Assume it is suspicious, and then ask questions. If you know who it is, hang up or think you know who it is, hang up, call them back, and see if it's really them.
Well, we really need to know more about the Kelser Corporation and how it is that you can help businesses or individuals in this tough time with these personal data breaches seemingly happening all the time.
Yep, so we're a managed service provider and IT security provider based in Glastonbury. So our customers are businesses of all sizes. And our focus is on being proactive with our customers. So helping them have the processes, procedures, and systems in place to keep them secure before an exposure or data breach happens. So hopefully they never have to deal with it.
It's wonderful to have professionals like you out there. Jonathan Stone from the Kelser Corporation in Glastonbury, we thank you for coming in here.
Thank you.
And spending part of the Sunday morning with some valuable information.
My pleasure.
Okay, you bet. Now it's time to get a check of our forecast with your meteorologist on duty this morning, Sam